Tonight, a pair of violent armed robbery suspects are behind bars, and detectives are crediting a Kxly viewer with giving them their big break in this case. In a story you will see only on Kxly4, Jeff Humphrey has exclusive video of today's SWAT raid and how Spokane's gang enforcement team tracked down the two men under arrest. Jeff?
Well, Robin, this is the third time this month we've had the chance to take you for a behind-the-scenes look at local law enforcement and how these officers and deputies do their job. Tonight, it's the Joint Gang Task Force and how, with the public's help, the GET team put two alleged drug-dealing armed robbers back in jail again. It started with this very unusual Deer Park holdup caught on videotape. Instead of just robbing the place, one of the suspects decided to find a potential witness even before asking for his cash.
The second suspect pulls out a pistol, tells the customer to stop fighting, and then demands the cash door of the clerk.
The clerk and witness helped an artist sketch this drawing of the brawler bandit. And when we mentioned the suspect had a tattoo of a teardrop under his left eye, we heard from one of our viewers.
A viewer from your station called and provided information that backed up that earlier information and gave us a real reason to give this person a hard look.
The tipster told us she remembered Nick Caution seen here getting into a patrol car from the time he allegedly kidnapped his teenage girlfriend, triggering an Amber Alert back in 2006. Less than a week after getting our viewers' information, gang detectives located Caution, who by now was in jail on an unrelated charge.
And detectives were able to put together a case against a second suspect.
That second suspect was Brent Bauman, and because he was armed with a pistol at the time of the robbery, today investigators decided they'd use a SWAT team to raid his hideout. In something called a walkthrough, these sheriff's deputies practice making today's entry on a floor plan of the suspect's trailer. Who goes through which door in what order? And so after staging at Deer Park City Hall, SWAT executes the search warrant. One team takes the trailer, the other various outbuildings on the property.
And look for clothing that these guys wore in the robbery. We'd love to find the pistol that was used in the holdup. And any other evidence that ties these two suspects to that robbery.
Bauman wasn't inside the trailer, but arrested in Spokane a few hours later after a brief chase with police. Inside his car, detectives found a substantial amount of methamphetamine. In fact, detectives think these two suspects were selling meth up in Deer Park outside that convenience store, and when they got ripped off by their customer, they decided to pull off the robbery to make up their loss. Jeff Humphrey, Kxly4.
Fire!